Russell from Spring has a question about black mold.
He thinks it's in his 4-year-old home, Tom.
It could be.
Okay, Russell writes, my study has 2 exterior-facing walls that are stone, stucco, foam insulation, sheetrock. That's kind of the sandwich leading into them. And then wallpaper. We noticed yeah, well,
okay.
And we noticed splotches on the wallpaper. When we pulled it off, we found, ready? Dun, 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 this.
Ew, that is black mold.
Yeah, I figured you would. That's why I went with the black mold title.
Don't like that one.
So outside, he says there are fake shutters inset against the stucco, and he's wondering, can the moisture penetrate through the stucco and get trapped between the wall and the insulation? And he wants to know if his theory sounds right, and what does he do about this, Tom?
Foam.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, it's the foam. Foam is not something you should use in this part of the country. This is a perfect example. Now, what happens is you have the wallpaper, you have the glue, and you have the sheetrock, and it's all food for mold because it's organic. And so what you do is with the wallpaper and the foam, you have moisture there, and it's the foam that's the major problem. Okay. You've heard me talk about this, Charlie, and we've never really had an example.
For only about 30 years.
You should put that. We should put that somewhere where people see it. This is exactly why I tell people: you get the right, perfect situation, and you're going to have a disaster, and that's what they have.
Okay, so Irwin Allen, we have the disaster. What do we do about it?
Clean it up. No more wallpaper. And go ahead and paint it and see if it goes away. But that has to be cleaned, and you probably have to remove that particular sheetrock and re-sheetrock it. Would you tear the foam out? I would if I was going to tear it out anyway. But yeah, there's a major problem there, and it all comes back to that foam.
Here's the scary thing I'm thinking is you're saying that. Where else is it in the house that he doesn't know about?
Well, I think the wallpaper was the catalyst.
Was the topper.
Yeah, I think that was a
just
catalyst.
Blocked everything behind
it. And the glue, because glues today are organic glues, and they're wonderful forms of food for mold.
They're tasty.
You hear about Danny with Garden Pros,
right.
And he loves all that food he puts on the yard. Yep. Well, that's going to grow mushrooms. That's it.
Not the good kind either.
Not in a house. Outside is fine.
Right. So pull it off.
Yeah, you're going to have to take the whole thing apart and put it back. And if you have wallpaper other places, you might end up having it. I don't know. It could be on the north side of the wall, the house, that would make it worse, and say the south side, because it has more sun, it stays drier. But this is what foam will do. It will create these patches of problems that you get.
What about putting, when he does that, puts the new sheetrock up, is he going to want to put pigmented shellac or something on there?
Not if it's new. If it's new and you use joint compound and texture and paint, hopefully if it's going to grow, it's going to grow on the backside. But that came from the glue and the moisture trapped from the foam with the wallpaper.
Okay, so what happens is the moisture is trying to get out of your house. It
has nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
And it can't go through the glue, so it'll start to eat the glue and eat the paper. Okay. And so you have food. Food is food.
And sorry to rank on you here, Russ. I hope you don't feel that way.
No, I'm glad you caught it in 4 years.
This is an example that illustrates everything Tom has said for years. So
yeah, it makes me sad.
So and you've got a job in front of you, so you're going to want to get busy because that house is going to be unhealthy real fast.
Well, it probably already is, but just get it taken care of. You'll survive. It's not like you're in the shipyards with asbestos. I mean, just get it out of there.
You will survive.
Right. Gloria Gaynor. All right, fine.
It was good. You'll gain on.
I saw her in concert once.
You'll gain on home improvement knowledge by sending us your questions to the Dean of Home Improvement Knowledge right here. Send it to us at HomeShowRadio.com using the Ask Tom form. We'll answer it just like these other questions over here. And subscribe to our channel, and you'll find out when we put up new ones.